I have so many tabs open right now, it's kind of overwhelming. Because, okay, on one monitor I have The Sims open, but then on the other one I have like Pinterest and stuff, so it's a little overwhelming, I would say. But I'm trying to make the post now. Oop, that's not how you spell YouTube. Also, I got a new keyboard and a new mouse, so I feel like a brand new person. The one I had before wasn't that good. I mean, it was a really nice like Logitech keyboard. It was like, you know, the fancy gaming ones. But now I have like a mechanical keyboard, so I feel really I don't know. I feel like an expert. It makes me like want to type more. I don't know if that like the keyboard typing sound comes through. Okay, give me like 5 more seconds. Copy, paste, and then that one expires. Was it like 7 days? Uh, 2, 1, 26. Okay, I'm done. Okay. So I think it's, which monitor is it? Monitor 2? Hey, Tangerine Queen. I'm good. How are you? Hopefully you're not affected by this winter storm or anything like that. Okay, monitor 2. So today we're gonna be making a brand new save, which I've been wanting to do for a really long time, but I just never got around to it. I really wanted to, well, I got a lot of questions about my personal save, like the one that I currently play in, but I just feel like it wouldn't, I just didn't want to share it. Well, I did want to share it, but once I got to like the actual logistics of like sharing it, like what that would entail, especially with how much CC that I use, and then like a lot of like the neighborhoods and the families are like a mess because they moved around with MC Command Center and the neighborhood stories thing. So it's not like how I wanted to present it. I mean, it looks good because I mainly like focus on the small details of like specific worlds. So like Willow Creek, I really love, and Oasis Springs, that kind of thing. So those worlds were like really well done, but like in terms of sharing it, it'd be a mess, and there'd be like 10 million gigabytes of CC to install. So I wanted to start fresh and do like a brand new save. And this one, I want to use only skin detail CC, so no build by or no create a sim CC. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but I have Pinterest open and I'm using Sims Lore for the first time. It's kind of similar to Notion, from what I've seen so far. It's made by L Sims World, and it kind of just lets you like plan out your save. in like a planner kind of format. So we're gonna be doing that. So the very first thing is to come up with a name. I don't really know what to name it. But before we get into the Sims lore thing, I did want to show off my Pinterest because I do have like some inspiration that I saved from like years and years ago that I just never did anything with. So this is my like Sims Pinterest account. Hold on. I don't know what boards I have available, so give me like 5 seconds. Let me see. Okay, it's nothing like too crazy. I haven't been in this account in years, so I really don't know like what's there, but okay. Long ago, years ago, I wanted to make a story, a Sim story. This was like in the peak of like Simbler story era. It's like 2017, 2016, like or like 2017, 2018, like around that time. I really wanted to make like a Sim story about like, I guess like inspired by like my high school experience. So it was gonna be called The End of July. And it's gonna have all of these characters in it and all that stuff. So I made like a bunch of Pinterest boards. I like pretty much did like all of the world building. I made so many like Word documents of like story planning kind of thing, but I just never put it into fruition with like The Sims. So the world or like town, I guess, was going to be called South Oak Valley. So I kind of want to use that as inspiration for the save. I don't really know geographically like what area that would be in. It was kind of, from what I was saving, it kind of felt more like Midwestern, like big fields and like lots of forests, which I feel like is a really common aesthetic that a lot of saves go for, but like you can't beat it. Like it's good. Like I don't know, there's just something about it. So I kind of want to go that route. Very suburban, definitely. I kind of wanted to focus a lot more on like the neighborhoods. Like I want like a lot of houses, and just like a lot of people. So of course we're going to be starting in Willow Creek, but this is kind of the vibe, I guess, of what I was going for originally, like a long time ago. So like lots of houses and neighborhoods, and then kind of like some hidden clearings of like lakes and stuff like that. It's like lots of trees. So that's the idea. The name though, I don't really know. I kind of want to keep like Oak Valley or something like that. Or maybe do like a North Oak Valley and like a South Oak Valley, because maybe like North Oak could be Brindleton Bay, like that area, and then South Oak could be like Willow Creek. I don't know. I also need to like come up with like a map of everything, like where all like the Sims worlds are in relation to each other. But there's that one, and then I think that one is just like the friend group, like Pinterest board. So it's just mostly like groups of people. That was really the only one that had like a lot of places and stuff like that. And the rest of these are just like character boards. But that's the main gist of it, I guess. I don't really know what I'm doing. Listen, this is like, I'm not the right person for this kind of job. Like the planning thing, I'm very scatterbrained. So I'm gonna try and be organized with this. So we're just gonna call the save, we're just gonna call it work in progress. And I think I can change this at some point. But yeah, so we're just gonna call it work in progress for now. And then manage your game rails, select which packs you own, track neighborhoods, lots, and custom builds for each world. Okay, that's helpful. So I have all of them except for Enchanted by Nature. So is there a faster way to do this? No? Okay. So I'll check all of them. And then I have all of the game packs except for Journey to Batu. I don't have that one. Okay, that was the packs. New crest. I wonder if you can like change the name. Oh, real world inspiration at neighborhood. Okay. Add a neighborhood. What happens if you add a neighborhood? Let's see. I also have the game open, so we're going to be going back and forth in between the actual game and then here. So Foundry Cove is the cul-de-sac. And I might keep... So I'm, in this new save, I'm going to be using like builds that other people made, but I'll put, you know, the credits, of course, of who made them. So I'll probably keep like in my personal save, the way I have it set up now, I'll probably keep it similar to that. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any like tooling. I'll probably save that for last because I don't know, it gets kind of buggy sometimes where it like disappears and all of that. Yeah, so Foundry Cove is usually the cul-de-sac, and then I need like the Sims wiki. So I don't remember which world is which. I mean, which neighborhood is which. I think this is Courtyard Lane. Neighborhoods. Sage Estates, Courtyard Lane, Pendulum View. Oh, so there's 4. Okay, got it. So Sage Estates. And this is where Alice, Spencer, Kim. I'm just gonna abbreviate. That's where they live, and then which one was Pendulum View? That's where the Goths live. I also have to come up with a timeline because I have a timeline in mind of the time period. It's mostly gonna be slightly before the events of Sims 2, just because I wanted my main anchor, I guess, like of where my frame of reference is. Oh my gosh, is with Cassandra Goth being in university, like maybe like a senior or junior in university, and then I'm building everything else around that time period. And she goes to Brightchester, of course. Okay, those are just like some starting notes. I'm gonna hide the rest of these just because actually I kind of want to keep Brightchester, but let me just do most of these. We'll keep Copperdale. I'm just gonna hide all of these. I feel like some of the worlds will be a lot easier than others. Like Windenburg's gonna be really easy just because I feel like I did that so early on and so long ago that everything's pretty much set in stone for it. And where's Brightchester? Okay. I wish I could like reorganize these. Storyboard. New storyboard? Oh, that's interesting. There's just so much to this that it's a lot. Notes. Okay, we're gonna get into like the actual game because that helps me visualize what I'm doing. So let me switch screens for a second. Wait, no, not that one. There we go. Okay. New game. I think so. It's kind of battling between what season I wanted the save to start in. I was thinking winter. I feel like fall, or maybe I don't know. I was thinking winter. Maybe because we're in winter right now, it feels like a really good idea. But I don't know. If that's gonna be like annoying to build around. But I think with managed worlds, I mean, it wouldn't really be that big of a deal. But I was thinking winter. Okay, sorry. I was taking my headphones off. But for this starter sim, I think we're just gonna do my sim self, which I don't know if I have a recent version of me. Households include, I think her name is Maeva. Okay, maybe I don't have her. But I was gonna like do a builder version of me and give her like a little construction hat. Thought that'd be kind of cute. Because maybe I can just use her to like do some playtesting and everything. Oh, here we go. I don't think this is like recent, but it's good enough. We're gonna replace. We're gonna delete this guy. Okay. And this himself is, I don't know. She's kind of accurate. I don't have my glasses or anything. Also, my eyebrows are kind of different, but it's good enough. What's a good hat hair? I got a lot of hairs from Orkiana. Maybe I can use one of those. I was thinking this raven hair. This one's really cute. Me. Here we go. Whatever. We're gonna name her Saru. Do I even have a construction hat? I don't think I do. Or maybe from Evergreen Eco Lifestyle. It might be locked behind a oh, here we go. A career. And that's the only one we have. This looks so corny. Let me also, oh my gosh, the head is so big. That's crazy. Do I have? Okay, good. I have like whims in my game, but I was trying to make sure I had the default underwear. Yeah. It's doing that so the hair is like actually black. And then, yeah, this looks good. I don't really care about her outfits because she's just gonna be for playtesting purposes anyway. Here we go. It's gonna enable it for every outfit. The builder. Perfect. Okay, wait. Is it gonna let me choose the season? Because I didn't see that pop up yet. And then, is there like a timeline maker generator? Online timeline maker. Oh, there's one in Canva. This is like just moving graphics around, I guess. But is it like... Yeah, this isn't really like what I was looking for. Okay, this is where I can choose the season. An intuitive drag and drop timeline creator. Okay. But how is the question. Oh, it's like for their paid thing. That's annoying. Oop, not someone making a copy of it. That's funny. Okay. It's still not what I'm looking for though. Timeline generator. Here, I'll show my screen. Because I think starting off with the timeline is going to help me make everything make sense. And I don't think Sims Lore has one. Oops, sorry. Let's see. I already clicked on that one. Okay. So I never played The Sims 2, so I don't really have a good grasp on the lore. I do know like a little bit of it. What year is it the save gonna take place in? So that's another thing. I think it might be like I personally like using like a lot of build objects from like the 90s and like early 2000s, like the really old computers and like really old TVs and stuff like that. So I think I kind of want it to take place in like the early 2000s. Barring all of the, you know, because I think The Sims 2 came out like, no, Sims 2 came out around that time as well. So like, yeah, late 90s, early 2000s is kind of where I want the save to take place in. So even though it doesn't like exactly line up with Sims 2 timeline, I still want it to be like around that time period. And then so trying to think. Since okay, Cassandra Goth is a senior in college. Oh, I don't need like actual dates. That's crazy. We're gonna like that, I guess. I hope I can like easily move things around or like edit them. Whatever. At the same time, I don't know how old like Cassandra Goth and like Mary Sue are in relation to each other, but I think because I wanted Mary Sue to like be in graduate school. Or maybe not. I don't know. No, I think that makes more sense. Also, I can't spell graduate school. Okay, that's also happening at the same time. Am I gonna get the new royalty pack? I don't know. I was kind of deciding between getting it or not. Obviously, like I wouldn't be paying for it because that'd be crazy after everything that's been going on. But like on one hand, I really like that there's like, I think it's like 30 lots in the world. I think each neighborhood, there's 3 neighborhoods and each one has like six lots and like two apartment like rooms that you could get for your Sims. So it's like almost like 30, which is kind of like Windenburg-esque, and I love that. But I just don't really care for like the royalty gameplay of it, unless you can like kind of make it more vague and like less like regal. Like if I could use it to like use like the fangs, for example, in San Myshuno, and just have it be like a modern day royalty, I guess, like a really wealthy family, and they have like the whole influence on the world kind of thing, but it's kind of like they're like business owners or like company owners or something like that. I don't know. If I could do it that way, I think that'd be really cool, but I don't know. Let me edit this as well. So like Mary Sue Pleasant, which it's not really her last name yet, is engaged to Daniel Pleasant. She's in graduate school at Rochester University, studying business. I'm still getting used to this keyboard. Like, the keys are really close together compared to my other one, so kind of still getting used to that. Okay, so Cassandra Goff is a senior. I'm gonna have original Sims in the save or just townies. I think it's gonna be a mix of the two, because I do have, well, I think it'll be a sprinkle of some original Sims. I might bring some families over for my personal save, but I really like the pre-existing townies. But I might like mix up the lore of like the townies as well, because for the BFFs, for example, like Travis Scott, Liberty Lee, and that kind of thing, in The Sims 4, they're just like BFFs that all live together and they're like young adults. But in my personal save, I had it to where it followed a little bit closely to their My Sims lore. So they were teenagers and they all were in school together and that kind of thing. So I might do a bit of, it's just a mixture of everything. But it'll be like a mix of original Sims and townies, mostly townies though, because I feel like that's easier for me. In terms of like building the lore and everything, because it's already pre-made. Cassandra Goth is a senior in college at Brightchester. And I don't know, because like I know obviously there's no like future lore of the Goths or of like how the kids turn out. At least I don't think so. I don't know. But I don't really know of any lore of like Cassandra Goth when she's older and Alexander Goth when he's older too. But I think Alexander Goth is a writer like his dad. At least that's how I used to play it in the past. And then Cassandra was the scientist of the family. So I might keep it that way. I don't know, we'll see. Let me also look it up. Sims 2. Because I don't really know much past the whole wedding situation for Cassandra Goth. But I wonder if there's like any more information about her. Field researcher. Okay, yeah, so she is a scientist. Studying science. She's Best friends is Mary Sue. I do not know how to spell pleasant. Please ignore please ignore that. My spelling. Let's see. Alexander. You know, I think what will be most helpful is just doing like the family name. Oh, I didn't save what I was typing just then. There we go. That way I can at least do like what each sim is presently doing. Cassandra Goff is... She's studying science. She's best friend. I love how I said I was going to use the Sims lore thing. Using something totally different. It's fine. Best friends with Mary Sue. She's also I guess like I guess has a crush on Don Lothario at this point. Oh, I just hit enter. Can I not do like shift enter? Oop, I guess not. Okay. It has to be all in one line. I don't like that. Whatever. Let me just get the information down. Or I guess maybe Bella. Let's do Bella. Let's see, what was Bella doing before she disappeared? Sims 2. She came from the Bachelor family. I might make her family, I don't know. Was she just like a housewife? So major concern, steroids, mysterious, elegant. I'll just say she's a socialite. Of the town. Close ties with her family. And I guess Alexander, how old was he in Sims 2? I think he was still a child. Let's see. Oh, you know what? What screen do you guys see? Whoops. Wait, not that one. This one. Wait. I'm a mess. Hold on. Let me change the display. There we go. I'm so sorry. You guys had no idea what I was doing that whole time. Okay. I've been typing. Alexander Goff. Oops. He's a child. Yeah, I'm just gonna put child. That's all we need to know about him. Mortimer. Writer. Cool. Who else? I think I like the idea of the newbies being in a save as well. I mean, obviously, because of Brandy Broke. I do want to tie that into it as well. And then I think it's kind of because wasn't it like Dina and the Caliente family, they lived in Pleasantville as well, didn't they? That Sims 2. Yeah, they lived in Pleasantview. So I don't know if I want to like put them all in the same world or if I want them to be... I think I will. I think I will put the Calientes in Pleasantview. So Dina, let's see. I think. How old was like Nina or Nick Hat supposed to be in Sims 2? Or Katrina, I guess. Let's see. She was an elder. A ghost. Was she dead? Oh no, she was an elder, but she died short after. Oh, Dina feeling left out. And Flamenco. Is that their dad? Was Flamenco the alien? How did they become aliens? Oh, he's like half alien. This is so in-depth. Nestor. Tango Caliente. So how is he? So I guess he's just fully part alien. Interesting. So who got abducted by the alien? Like, where did that come from? Between Nestor. Okay, Nestor got abducted. Got it. Interesting. I'm gonna put a pin in the Calientes. Ooh, did it do a different time? Oh, it's doing like the... it's doing like the exact time. Okay. I guess. Where's my Sims lore thing? Let's bring this over here. I should probably just do it this way. Alright, so we've got... they live in Pendula View. And then how do I add members of the family? Oh, I have to make characters first. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a lot. Okay. Cool. So, okay. Cassandra. Goth. So she'll be a young adult. Is student an option? Student? Scientist? She doesn't really have a career. Oh, there we go. Brightchester. Currently enrolled. Studying... Is biology? I think biology is the science one. We'll say she's doing a distinguished degree, of course. I don't know her traits, actually. Let's go back. In The Sims 2, she was a Virgo, which I could definitely see that. It doesn't say what her traits were unless I'm missing it. Personality. I'll worry about that later. Okay, let's close this timeline thing. Activity preferences, color preferences, music. Wow. Ooh. This is so, like, in-depth. Okay. So, let's add a member. Oh, I love this. Okay. Hey, Mortimer Goth. His nickname is Morty. And we'll say he's an adult in the events of the save. He's currently a writer. We'll say we'll say he's a rising star. And he graduated from Brightchester. As well. Oh, relationships. Can I do that? Let's see. That's Cassandra Goth is his child, I think. Yes, okay. This is fun. Okay, that's Mortimer. Bella Goth. She's also an adult. I'll say like her maiden name is Bachelor. Just so I can remember that detail. So with the Bachelor family and like the Goths and all that stuff, I'm basing all of my lore off of, I forgot who made it. There's this one machinima of like the Goths and like Bella and like the story of Bella and all that stuff. And I think the way they presented it was, I think like their parents, it was almost like an arranged marriage, but not really, because it wasn't really like a thing like set in stone. It was just kind of like the two families wanted to marry their children. And I guess it's more of like a status socioeconomic kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. But I kind of want to base it off of that. I do think though that like Bella and Mortimer love each other, of course. But I think like the start of their relationship was kind of just like their two families like pushing them together. And I think that's going to be like a common theme, just because I think it's just a fun plot point, not because, I don't know, I just think it's fun. So I don't really know what to do in terms of her career, but I'll just say she's like a socialite, because I don't want to label her as a housewife. Because I do think like Bella, I feel like I could see her being like an event planner kind of thing, kind of like the way I play with Eliza Pancakes. But in the Sims 4, it has her as a secret agent, which doesn't really make sense to me personally. I need to read all of this one day. Bella is Michael Bachelor's sister. Yeah, this is definitely going to take place before she disappears. Like leading up to all of that stuff. She's a regular Bella, but she remains missing afterwards. I'm kind of just curious about what she does in her day-to-day. Wait, Sims high school years? Bella Bachelor? As a buzzing adult about their teens. Oh. I forgot about this, like the little yearbook thing that they did. 2 men, a woman, and a monkey were randomly picked to share a house for 1 month. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I'll just say she's a socialite. And then the way I want to do fame is like, not like they're actually like famous, like around the world, like globally known, but more so like they're famous within the town. Does that make sense? Like, especially because like I feel like Bella and the Goths in general are like more of like a wealthy family, especially like in this than this like neighborhood over here. I want it to be like the very wealthy area. And then like this side of the pond, it's like the wealthy area. This is more like middle class, and this is just like, you know, normal. I don't want to say lower class because I mean, lately there's not much of a difference anymore. But just like the really wealthy family on this side. And then this will just be community lots, of course, and maybe like an apartment here as well. But this is where the pancakes will live, of course. And then yeah. So Sage Estates and then Pendula Vior, that side. Oops. Okay. And then actually let me move this over here. I can see the Goths having a live-in butler or chef. Yeah, I could totally see that as well. That's definitely like the kind of wealth that I want them to have. Just like a lot of like generational wealth. So that's kind of why I want them to be a little bit famous. So I'll have her like rank 1. I think rank 1 will be like the base of like fame, where at least there'll be like some, I don't know, renown with them. I think that's all I'll do for Bella for now. Let me also do the relationship. To Cassandra, it's her child. And then she's married to Mortimer. Spouse. And last but not least, we have Alexander. And he's a child. And we don't really have to do like all this extra stuff. Cassandra's a sibling. And Bella's also the parent. Is there a main drama I want to be happening in Willow Creek? Not that I can think of right now. But what I want to do is like, because what I did with my personal save was like, in order to like build it, really is you have to like play and like rotate around. So I definitely, once I like get all this foundation set, I want to like start making the Sims and like playing them, but I'm not gonna let the time pass just to like build the relationships and like cause drama and all that good stuff and see like how it plays out as well. Alex and then Bella. Cool. Okay, so that's the Goths. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so that's the Goth. Okay, and then we have Mary Sue Pleasant, which that's not her, I guess, actual last name. What is her maiden name? Let's see. Especially because it's supposed to be taking place a little bit before Pleasant View in The Sims 2. It's really not going to be much happening. Oldie. Is that her maiden name? Yeah, Oldie. Okay. Mary Sue Oldie. She's a young adult. We'll say no career just yet, but she is going for, what was it? It's a business? What did she do? Let's see. She's an intern. It was politics, right? Yeah, politics. Okay. So maybe she's not getting her graduate degree. Because I don't really think you have to do that for political science. Say currently enrolled, studying, I think it's communications. So she hasn't gotten her internship yet. Okay, cool. And then I can always add more detail to this later, to their profiles. Young adults. And then what about Daniel? What did he do? Unemployed. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, like, what? He was an assistant coach. I could see him being like a school coach. Because I don't view the Pleasants as being like super duper wealthy. Because in my personal save, I had them living in this neighborhood, which I think was the Courtyard something. So definitely not like Butler level, but they were pretty rich, obviously. So I had them living here, so I could see him being like the school coach or something like that. I think it has him being like an actual athletics coach for professional sports. Or was he an assistant coach? What was it? Assistant coach. So maybe he's not quite a coach yet, but since they're in college at this point in the save, he's like on the sports team at Brightchester. Degree, I guess I'll do wait, what is it? Biology? I was gonna say physiology, but it's not really a thing. See if I can add a note. I don't know what sport he plays, but sports player at Brightchester. So he plays on the college level. Maybe he gets like an injury, or maybe he just quits because he is non-committal. So actually, like, can I add that? Commitment issues. There we go. He'll be the only one who has that detail so far. Oh, I was gonna do relationships as well. Might be cool to have like a political system for each world, or maybe some worlds have multiple worlds under the same government. It would add realism and drama. So yeah, I feel like we're sharing a brain right now because I was having that same idea because I wanted to add at least like a town hall or something like that. Well, maybe not in each world, but like in at least Willow Creek, have like a town hall. That way I could get some use out of like the political career, like politics career. And then actually have someone who's going to be like the mayor or like the leader of each world as well. Because I kind of want to be like as realistic as possible, but not to the point where it gets overwhelming for me. But I do want to like play more realistically. So I think that would be like really cool. And then also have, I mainly got the idea because I enjoyed playing Eliza Pancakes as like the president of the HOA, I guess, of like her neighborhood or like of the town, or like an event planner for the town or something like that. So it could be where she's like on the town committee or on the board or whatever it is, because I don't really know much about politics, like local politics. I don't really know too much in terms of like the event planning kind of thing, but I do want to do stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely am keeping that in mind too. And I think that's where like the original characters will come in, because I don't really know if there's any like actual political leader in Pleasant View. But yeah. Partner. There we go. Okay. So I don't really know if I'm gonna have them living together, but I'll just create a household for the Pleasants so that I can have them in one place. Okay, who else? Got the Pleasance down. I guess the newbies would be the next logical direction to go. He would be a young adult. Maybe not young adult, maybe adult. Because Brandy, I guess in terms of this safe, she's supposed to be like preteen age, I guess. Or like a child sim. I don't know if I probably won't use mods, so most likely a child sim. But she'll be supposed to be in middle school. Bob newbie. I think in my current save, he's a roadside like person, like a road builder, I guess. Bob newbie. I was gonna say a really lame joke. Never mind. Okay. By the time the storyline is caught up to Sims 2, he and his wife are already deceased. Yeah, so they should be adults. Brandy broke. In The Sims 2, she has 2 kids and pregnant with the 3rd. Skip is dead. I think they're in the original Sims game. But I don't know much about the lore for his family. Sims are wearing the same clothes. They both share a relationship. Neither one has a job, but it may be best to get them into the military career since they're both very active. I could see him being a veteran. So I guess we'll do that. Put him in the military. And I guess it said they both have the active trait. But I think he also has the slob trait. I don't know if that's like lore accurate though. I wish I could get more information about what their traits were. As their zodiac sign, but we don't have that. And plus, it seems like the zodiac signs are different each time. What about console Bob? Oh, this is like Bob pancakes. I think that's where the inspiration came from. They're allegedly like pretty much the same Sims, but remade. This is random, but what if the Goths or another wealthy family were blackmailing the mayor for political gain? Like maybe the mayor had an affair or did something bad, like money laundering. Yeah, whoever I make as like the mayor of Willow Creek is gonna be a hot mess. So I could definitely see that happening. I think with the new pack, you can like extort Sims or like blackmail Sims, even though I may not get the new pack for that reason or just for that reason, because I mean, we already have that with For Rent, so I may not need it. But I do know that is a thing that you can actually do with like nosy Sims. There we go. Okay. I'll leave these traits blank for now because I'll probably come up with that later. But we've got Bob, and then we need to do the newbies. Oops, I just did 2. Betty newbie. He's an adult. I think I have her in the like a nutritionist career currently. Naturopath. I think that is that from Enchanted by Nature. I could also do like a custom career label, because I think we have like the Ministry of Labor thing in the base game where we can just give them like a career label. So I'll just do like nutritionist. Do that for now. Then relationship, she is... Oops, not Daniel. Oh, I love you can do like friends too, like platonic relationships. Spouse. Am I gonna have the pancakes as well or just the newbies? I think I'm gonna have both. Because what I have it set up now is that the newbies and the pancakes are related, or at least Eliza and Betty Newbie are cousins. So I have them both existing in my save. So I think I might do something similar to that. I'll say she's about maybe like 12. I know it says days, but I'll just say she's 12 years old, so that way I can remember. Relationship. Bob is her parent. And Betty is the parent as well. And I guess I could also do between Cassandra and Mary Sue. That they're friends. Best friends. Maybe like they're college roommates. Cool. Oh, let me add them to the family. The newbies will live in... Is it called Courtyard Lane? Yeah, Courtyard Lane. Okay. Yeah, so the newbies and the pancakes will essentially be neighbors. And I think if I am going to use residential lots, I think I'll probably put them down first. Just because they can... they're a lot to deal with, I'll say. But I think... I don't know, because like there is a way to do it. Have like... I don't know. Still trying to decide, because I can do multiple families on one lot, and I'll just have to like manually lock all the doors. I don't know if that's gonna be like more headache than it's worth. Okay, let's add a member. Bob, Betty, and Brandy. And then I'm gonna do Lothario. Oh, Dawn. So the idea that I came up with for Don Lothario is hold on, does he have a family? Niccolo and Adriana. Okay. Don't usually leave her at the altar. Let's see. Local womanizer. He's also involved in, yeah. Yeah. I know all this stuff. Adonis first plays in Sims 2. He's an intern. Okay. He's able to purchase... Okay, interesting. I didn't know that part about his lore. I think with For Rent, they won't go in each other's houses. I do have that pack, yeah. I just worry because like the residential rental lots are kind of buggy, and that they suspect that that's kind of what causes a lot of the save corruption. If you have like too many. Oh, they have a dark theme. So I don't know if I want to like add a whole bunch to my world or not. I probably will, just because like it's really good for adding a lot of families, and I kind of plan to like really pack Willow Creek, so especially for like the BFFs for their houses as well. But let's see. Let's see. Niccolo is one of the pre-made yet unplayable deceased ancestral Sims. It's so interesting. I really like the way they did it in The Sims 2, where there were all of these. The Sims had really, really fleshed out lore. Like, look, even he has parents. Don Lothario's dad has a mom and dad. Like, it's just that detailed. I love how thought out that is. And I think I can do like ancestral Sims with MC Command Center. That way they'll always be like on the family tree. Is there any more about him? I do want Don's parents to be alive though in this save. So he'll be a young adult. I was gonna have it. The lore I came up with in my head for Don Lothario before I read all that was that he was pretending to be in college. He wasn't actually enrolled in university, but he was kind of just hanging around the campus and pretending to be in school. And that's kind of how he met or crossed paths with Cassandra Goth. But I didn't know he was actually like gonna be a doctor or like an intern. So I will I think we'll just pretend. So I think I'll stick with that lore. And he probably got the internship through his parents or something like that, because they think he's in school and he's lying. So we'll say internship through parental connections. And we'll say Cassandra Goth. Just say crush. Maybe he like dropped out. Maybe he did enroll, but he dropped out and he's still trying to pretend that he's like still in school. So just do like drop out question mark. Cool. Lothario's. And his dad's name was Niccolo. I'll do an elder, which is what it says there. Maybe his parents are older. He's like the youngest one. Relationships. Don. Child. And Adriana, I think was his mom's name. Hey, Shanti. Adriana Mario. Maybe his mom was like a doctor. Did he have any siblings? I think Dawn was the only child. Yeah, I think Dawn was the only one. Oh, they have their memories as well. That'd be helpful. I'm looking into Sims 2 and Sims 3 for Inspo 2. Yeah. I feel like there's just so much lore there, especially with like The Sims 2, from what I'm reading so far. It's really interesting. So many ladies, so little time. When Don isn't thinking about dating, he's sleeping. That's crazy. Who was this? I think it was Adriana, the spouse. And then Don is child. This list is about to get like so long. They live in Willow Creek. I don't really know where yet. Because I may not have them live in the world, but we'll see. I think if they did, though, they'd probably live in this neighborhood here in a Foundry Cove. Right? That's where the Goths live. I guess I didn't say that. No, it's Pendulivio. Yeah. Pendulivio. So we've got Don, Niccolo, and Gianna. Maybe I could have his parents live in Tartosa or something. Because I think they're Italian. At least maybe his mom is. Wait, I want to see the family tree. Relationships. Does it show you the family tree? Okay, I'm getting distracted. Solitharios, and then I guess I can go into the BFFs. Cool. Oh, the pancakes. What if I gave him a different last name than pancakes? I think I might do that. We're going for realism here. Where's the... Here we go. Here we go. Surnames. I like using this site. Okay, they should have a randomizer. Oh, Mortimer's related to Agnes Crumplebottom? I didn't know that. Curtis would be good because Don seems like he lives alone or with a roommate. Yeah, I could see that too. Oh, I just had a crazy idea. When you said roommate, what if like Don and Jay Huntington were roommates or something like that? Jay Huntington is from the roommates, I think, from Oasis Springs. But I could definitely see his family being part of like the wealthy neighborhood as well. Okay. How do I do like the randomizer? Oh my gosh. I can't find what I'm looking for. Randomizer. Random. I guess maybe that's just like their regular first name. Oops. First name site. Oh. Let's stick with pancakes. That was a lot. I did not find what I was looking for. Okay, the pancakes will be, I'll say they're young adults. Since the newbies are adults, which I view as like 40s and up. I view as like the adult life stage. So I'll say the newbies are in their 40s. But I view the pancakes as in their like late 30s. Excuse me. Late 30s. Oops. And then Bob will be, he'll already have graduated from culinary school. Let's see, what if he went to Foxbury for culinary arts? Just like a regular, normal degree. Just like differ. Maybe I could do like a custom university or something. Can I do that? Oh, I guess not. I'll just pretend he went to Le Cordon Bleu for culinary school. And I guess he's in the early stages. Maybe he's a line cook at the moment. Let me add that. Line cook, question mark. And then we'll also add Eliza Pancakes. I was gonna come up with their own last name, but I'll do that later. I can't think of anything right now. So I'll also say she's in her late 30s. Career though, I think I'll do custom, like a town event planner. HOA. And maybe I will make it to where they already have Iggy. And they're already married. Jay Huntington and Don would work because they act similar. Yeah, I think so. It'd be drama. For Eliza, maybe their surname can be like Pancoast. Ah, that sounds similar to pancakes. Pancoast. I kind of like that. Yeah, maybe Bob took Eliza's last name. I don't think Eliza has like any lore beyond Sims 4, I don't think. She was made just for The Sims 4. Does it have Eliza Hastings? That's her last name. I mean, we don't have to go through that. Choose that name. That's interesting though. Eliza Hastings. And Bob Pancakes was always Bob Pancakes, I guess. Okay. Pancoast. Sometimes they turn their last name into Peterson. Let's do Eliza Pancoast. Spell, there we go. I love that I can like easily change their name. Makes my life easier. Okay. I did the relationship. Okay. I'll just say like Eliza is kind of like the event planner for the town. Or maybe she's like on some committee. Okay. The Pancakes. I'll do pancakes in parentheses so I can remember. Pancakes. That's so fancy. I love it. Okay, they live in Willow Creek in Courtyard Lane, which I don't have that neighborhood yet, but I'll do that later. Bob and Eliza. I feel like maybe, oh wait, I forgot to do the relationship between her and Betty. She's cousins with Betty Newby. There we go, cousins. Oh yeah, I forgot the kid. Yeah, Iggy. Is that his actual name, or is that something I made up? Pancakes. Oh, Eliza and Iggy. I don't know why. I thought Iggy was short for something, but I guess his name is literally just Iggy. Oh, they made him as like a teenager. Interesting. He might have saved their rocky relationship. I don't know if I want his name to be Iggy, but I'll just keep it for now. Iggy Pancoast. Might do something like Isaiah or something. I mean, I still want to keep it. I mean, I do like realism, but I do kind of want to keep it close to like the Sims. Or maybe Iggy's like his nickname. Is Iggy short? Ignatius? Oh my gosh. Can be used as a standalone name for other names like Ingrid or Indigo. Igor? I like that. Yeah. I never play enough with them to have their son. Yeah, I think the version I downloaded was like the one off the gallery where they did have uh a son. Maybe we'll do Igor. 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 Well, okay, there we go. His nickname is Iggy. Bob. Child. Eliza child. And I guess no, never mind. I was gonna do a relationship with Betty, but I think if I do it in The Sims, it'll kind of be automatic that they'll be family. They live in Willow Creek, and there's also one more member. There we go. You have a sim named Indigo, the Winnie the Pooh themed room. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So we've got a good amount of households so far. So we've got like the Goths, and I think so far only the Goths live in that neighborhood. Does it say? Like once I've updated what neighborhoods they live in? Let me see. Also, I need to add another neighborhood. Clearly, there we go. At least on this view, it doesn't say info. Of how that has like all of the lots there. That's helpful. I was just trying to see if it like lists everyone who lives in what neighborhood in like what world, like all in one place, like a list, but I don't think so. That would be helpful though, if I could see. Okay. And back to households. But yeah, we do have the Goths, and then the Pleasants live. The Pleasants, the Newbies, and the Pancakes live in this neighborhood. I forgot the Spencer Kim Lewis family. Should I add them back? I don't know. I think I will. It's a long ass name though. Spencer Kim Lewis. I'll do this later. I don't feel like having to type their name out like 1,000 times. Okay. Am I gonna have the BFFs? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have the BFFs there. Summer Holiday. She is teen. Yeah, I'll say she's a teen. Teen in high school. Can I do like... Oh, I can't do like some of the teen activities. Or activity preference? Oh wait, I can. Cheerleading. No? Oh, that's like skills. Okay. Cheerleader. Summer has a very big family though. And that's a lot of names. So I'll add all of them later. They live in Foundry Cove on the BFF slot. But in my save, I have them on a residential rental. So it's 3 different houses for Liberty, Travis, and Summer. Let me add Summer. And then we've got... Lee. A comic book or graphic novel artist. Oh yeah, relationship. Best friends. There we go. They're kind of boring, the Spencer Kims. I had fun making like Alice and like her art studio and stuff like that. So playing with that was really fun. I might add them back just for that reason, but adding it to this lore page is gonna take me forever. So, there we go. Please, and then that'll just be Liberty for now. Creek, Foundry Cove, and then Travis, Scott, Queen. I kind of want to make him a little bit famous because supposedly in his My Sims lore, he's like a child prodigy or something like that. Like he has his own tech business. Genius, super, tech genius. There we go. Maybe he like developed an app or something. Just adding brief notes. Summer holiday. I can't do any romantic ones. So I'll just say they're all best friends for now. But I do know there's like a, what is it called? A triangle, love triangle between all of them. The Scots. And then we'll add Travis. Okay. Trying to think of anything I might have forgotten. I mean, of course I'm going to add more, but I think for now this is good. I kind of want to go through Pinterest a little bit and then build a new mood board for them. Actually, there's like a mood board section here. I don't really know how it works. Write down ideas or paste the image URL. How does this work? Like if I wanted to copy this image. Oops, not copy, paste. Oh. Copy. Oh, wait, copy image link. There we go. That's a new palette. So can I like, how does it display in here? I don't know. I'll do it in Pinterest for now, and then I'll port it over if I see stuff that I really like. So definitely this. I do like this picture. We'll save. We'll create a brand new board. I still haven't come up with a name for the town yet. I have Midnight Text mod where I can like change the name of the worlds. For now, I'll just do Willow Creek, but I do plan on changing it. So let me create that. Ooh, this is really nice. Let me save that too. We're definitely going for suburbia. Ooh, I could definitely see this being like Foundry Cove as well. I think I maybe should like separate it by neighborhood too. I think that might be helpful. Oh, I like this one. Can I do a subboard? I don't want to lose the place I'm at right now. I put a new page. Willow Creek. And then edit board. How did I do it last time? There's a way you can like do boards within boards. New board. Group board, no. Oh, section, there we go. Just a view. There we go. Do a new section. Foundry. Oh my gosh, Foundry Cove. Okay, I think I said I liked this one for oh, it didn't let me choose the section. That's annoying. Let's see. There we go. Oh, this is very Foundry Cove. I do like this one. I don't think I want like, I don't know. I do have one house like this. I think by Hallway Heart, or like the garage is open. I forgot what neighborhood that is though. I think it's the Courtyard Lane one where the pancakes are supposed to be living. Let's see, what else do we got? I'm still within this board. But I'm just gonna pick off of here first. Hmm. Yeah, let's go to the homepage. I like that. I feel like that'd be like really easy to build. We'll save that to the Willow Creek page. God, imagine if we could build our own worlds. Oh, this one's really nice too. It's very nostalgic. I'll save that too. Oh, that's really pretty. I don't know if I'm gonna build my own stuff. I don't I don't know if I have the talents for that, but I'll add it. Oh, this is really nice. I love like the mountain in the background. I think the only world that has like that mountain is like Mount Komorebi. But I would love like something similar. In the background in this world. And what I was doing in my current personal save was that I was rotating the high school venue using Zerbu's like custom high school part of their venue changes mod. So I was so far I'd only done Oasis Springs high school. And of course I put that on like the center, like really big lot in there. I'm debating if I want to do like a Willow Creek specific high school or if it's just going to be tied in with Copperdale. I feel like separating it out a little bit would make more sense. Because maybe I could use that middle lot for, you know, like a... Oh, I don't have the map anymore. I could use that middle lot for like, you know, a park or something like that. Okay, let's see. What if there was like public transportation? I want to learn how to override those cars, or at least one of the cars, and like change it into a bus or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. I wish they would add like the way it was in Sims 2, where there would be like cars that like, you know, picked up Sims instead of them just like disappearing off the lot. I want to make my own map for Sims 4 with all the worlds. Yeah, I've seen a few people do that. It's always really interesting the way people, like how people view all the worlds in relation to each other. I didn't see maybe something similar. Oh, for the town name, something different like Bellflower Brook. Mm, that's a good one. I'll probably save the name for last, I think. Because with me, I'll spend 3 hours deciding between all of them. But I do know, at least for like a lot of these houses, I really want them to have like big front yards. Honestly, I want them to have like a lot of land in between the house, like big front yards and backyards, so they have like space, like kids can like play in the yard, stuff like that. It's just we're kind of like at the whim of these lot sizes. Oh, that would be cool for like a library too. Bellflower Brook is pretty. Yeah, I wonder if I can add like a note. Let's see, we'll do like a note for name ideas. Or Willow Creek Town. Why am I doing uppercase? What am I doing? Okay. And then Oak Valley. This is the other one. Nope. Didn't mean to do that one. There we go. Where was I? Oh, I was on Pinterest. Honestly, I could be here all day. Just looking at all these pictures. But I do want to, oh, that's really nice. I do want to compile a good amount of stuff so I can have a good idea of what I want to do. I do worry that some of these are AI. It's getting so hard to tell the difference now. It's kind of depressing. I definitely want lots of trees. I think that's one thing I love about where I live is that there's just so many trees everywhere. Maybe the high schools can have 5 or 6 worlds per school. Just so the high schools seem like they actually have students. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about, keeping it to Copperdale. Well, the way I did it before was I would add like a lot of NPC Sims that didn't actually like have homes, but they technically were living in that world. Because I used the Home Regions mod by Kutto. That way, it at least keeps everyone in their respective worlds. That way, I don't have like Oasis Spring students in in high school with my Willow Creek students, just because I view those as like 2 different sides of the map. We're gonna also save this to Willow Creek as well. Let's save that for like the Pendula View. I could definitely see the Goths living like in this old Victorian home. Like the Pendula View side of Willow Creek is like very, oh gosh, Pendula View. Like this side is just all like Victorian homes, like very old money. And I think the other side, it's all the neighborhoods. I think this side could be like maybe like newer money. like more modern homes, like modern contemporary homes, and then this one could just be like old money kind of homes. So maybe like the Huntingtons, the Goths and stuff live here, and everyone else lives there. Actually, I completely forgot about the land grabs. Am I just building the lore today? I think so. Yeah. I mean, I have nothing but time today, so I don't know if we'll like actually get into like any. Or probably like place a few lots down or something like that, just to get it like a good idea. Also, I kind of want to just completely like clear out some of like the NPC sims. I don't want to play just yet. Or if I do play, I need to like set up my MC Command Center settings for the world and neighborhood settings as well, just so nothing gets too out of hand. I was gonna say, I forgot where the land grabs lived, like in The Sims 2, like if they were part of the Pleasant View, or I don't think so. In Sims 2, land grabs are mentioned in the first expansion pack. Society. Okay, so I probably won't add them into our Willow Creek world, but they'll definitely have a presence throughout all of the worlds. It might be cool to have a residential rental that's like the Pink Palace from Coraline. Ooh, I like that. That's a really good idea. I built the Goth of Victorian home inspired by an old Louisiana mansion. Yeah, I always forget that Willow Creek is supposed to be within Louisiana, or like New Orleans and that kind of thing. I could see this house being like in the Pancakes neighborhood, Courtyard Lane. Courtyard. I'm probably gonna if I can, maybe like rename these neighborhoods too. Cause I'm pretty sure you can do that. Oh, if I'm just getting like random fruit in a car tire, like what? What does that have to do with anything? Oh, this is such a cute room. I probably won't do boards for individual characters because I think that might be a lot. But I could totally see like Liberty or Summer having a room like this. Or even like Brandy. And I definitely want to have like a good town feel. Like a good community lot area. Thinking of non-towny Sims too, yeah. Oops. That's the wrong button. You can only do it per save. Oh, like change the neighborhood? Like the neighborhood name, like Courtyard Lane, I can change that. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, this is cute. Okay, let's review what we've got so far in our Willow Creek board. I feel like this is kind of like a cohesive vibe. I do want to start saving some for more of like the town area too. Pendula View. Yeah, that's kind of how I imagine it. Okay. Let's see. Let's do like town hall. Town hall. Images. I know there's a building just like this in Brindleton Bay. Oh my gosh, why do I have so many different tabs open? There we go. This is what I was looking for before. I'm just gonna keep all these tabs in one window. Don Lothario. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Got that. We don't need the land grabs or anything like that right now. I was gonna open Brindleton Bay. Brindleton. I kind of want to make Willow Creek and Brindleton Bay like connected. I don't know. But Brindleton Bay has its own, like right here, in this little like red building right there. Let's see if there's a, yeah, here it is. They have like their own little town center thing, but it's not interactable at all. Like you can't really do anything with it. They don't even have like a good picture of it on here. It's like on the other side of this picture here. Something like that I think would be really cool for Willow Creek. Like a town hall building, and I might do it where like I just pack a bunch of different, like do like multifunctional lots. And I think I might do that. Because it could be like a town hall and maybe like a museum or something like this. I don't know. We're kind of at the whim of the game, so very limited. I think the hardest part of building the save is gonna be not using any CC. I feel like oh man, even just looking at a lot of this stuff, like, oh yeah, I could use this and this from like this pack, but I can't. Especially that like one living room picture I saved. Where was it? Like this one. This is literally just like the nostalgia CC pack. And you're telling me I can't use any of that? I mean, I'm telling myself that I can't use any of that. Like, yeah. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard. Alright, let me see if they have anything for like town square something. Because I could also do it where like the town square is this park lot, and then I just have like the town hall and like some other buildings there and like a little fake street, so it's like a real town center or something. I could like build that out on here because I think it's like a 50 by 50. I don't know, something like that would be cool. Oh my gosh, I keep clicking away. There we go. Let's see. Something like this. This is very Copperdale. Especially with like the little gondola. Is that what it's called? Oh my gosh. With this new mouse, I keep like, I guess I have like my finger resting on the right mouse button and I keep like accidentally pressing down. A lot of these aren't really what I have in mind, per se. Mm, where was the one that I like this one. I'll say that. And maybe this one too. Like the town hall and like the center. Don't know how it's gonna work, but that's kind of the general vibe. Okay. Didn't mean to click that. Okay, cool. So, I did mention that I wanted to start the... Would a storyboard make sense? Maybe like save beginning? Hopefully I can change that name because it's kind of dumb, but for me, I really need like a timeline or something like that. You know what, we'll just do I have paint on here? I need to like draw it out. I need to like be able to visually see it. What is this square doing here? Is this like my drawing board? Okay. At the start of the save, this is where it begins. And maybe like a timeline isn't what I need, but it just, I don't know. This makes more sense to me. So if it's winter, that means that all of my college sims won't be in school. They'll be on winter break. Can I type? Here. Here we go. Let's see. Also, let me just type winter here, I guess. I'll say like winter 2000X, because I don't really have a definitive year. It would mean that Cass Amy is in winter break. Maybe the town is having like a like a tree lighting festival. What else? I'm trying to think of like what would be actively going on as soon as you start the save. Maybe like all the college sims are home for the holidays. Don't know how logistically that'll work, but whatever. And then maybe at this time Dawn like officially like dropped out or something. This is so like this is so messy. This doesn't make any sense at all, but this is helping me. Can I move these? There we go. Wait, is a tree lighting festival going on, or like, you know, some winter festivities like ice skating in the town center? That's if I start in winter. I just like the vibes of it, but I don't really know if that's a good idea. Or I could start in spring. Okay, let's say if I do it. Oh, it's not a paintbrush. Okay, that's also not a brush. Okay, say if I do it in spring. I'll put this over here. This is like how my mind works. This is so messy. Okay. If I were to do it in spring, because that's like another I don't want to do fall. I feel like fall is like so cliche or like typical, but it's just like a natural starting point, I feel like, to me in my mind. But I'm trying to like go outside of the box and do something a little different. Um but maybe if it's spring and Cassandra's a senior, well, no. I was gonna say she'd be graduating. And I guess that could still work. I don't know. Maybe not spring. Maybe summer? What would be going on in the summer? If it was summer... I feel like I'm making this harder on myself for no reason. Okay, say it's fall. Fall makes the most sense because, I mean, Cassandra would be starting her senior year. And then she... I don't think she would meet Dawn for the first time. Because I imagine they, you know, had probably known each other for a while at this point. So maybe she like starts dating. Dawn. And then let's see, what else? Maybe there's a fall festival or like a back to school fair. I think my town usually has something like that every year. Like a fall festival. There's like fair rides and all that stuff as well. So we can do that. I don't know. This is like a very basic idea. I think winter works fine. I think so too. I think it's like very... It'll at least kind of be a little bit into the story in my brain. I don't know. We'll keep this on the back burner though. I'll keep this minimized. Plus I can always change it, so we're just gonna stick with winter for now. In Willow Creek. So how do I change the name? Okay, let's place our builder sim. Whoa. I forgot they changed the houses for some of these starter sims. I think that one's new too. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's put our Saru builder down. And then I need to give her like a computer. I need to adjust my MC Command Center settings immediately. Okay. Residential. No. I had a mod where I can like change the name. That was by Midnight Tech. Hold on. Rename worlds mod. Control Shift C. Oh, it's just like a cheat. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for when I start doing that stuff. So I was thinking here would be the town center. Of course, I would have to build it, which is gonna kill me, but but here would just be like the town. I was thinking at least like one apartment here, and then another. Technically, I would have to use one for the BFFs to each have their own separate houses on the same lot. So it'd be at least two here. And then if we do go with the idea of having like a pink palace, quote unquote, apartment, like from Coraline, that would be here. It might be here. I might put it here. If we have the space for that. And then this lot here, I feel like this is like where the mayor would live, in this Oakenstead a lot. Can I add that detail? Oakenstead. I think there's a way to like dictate what lots are where. I've already got 4 neighborhoods. And then that's Pendula View. No, that was Sage Estates. Estate sounds so like fancy. Okay, this was Oakenstead. We'll say the mayor lives here. Mayor lives there. So we have a house for the mayor. This would be the town center. There we go. Let me just do this. Let's see. That's where the mayor lives. Magnolia Blossom, of course. Guess it's not really technically. Is that part of? It's not really part of any neighborhood per se. I have so many screens open. Start planning lots like community lots and stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Let me just hide. Even though I am gonna like focus on these worlds at some point, let me just hide them all so I can just see Willow Creek. Okay, got the mayor's house. I still name this neighborhood like the town center. And the lot is called Magnolia Blossom. I'm keeping the original name just so I know when I'm placing down lots which one goes where. So, I guess this could be like a custom lot. Custom venue for the town hall. Maybe like a playground area. And if possible, like space for festivals or something like that. That way I can like change it by season as well, and like I can like throw venues here. I'll keep it as a park maybe for now. Yeah, town hall. Okay, cool. And then let's see. I know for one of these, one of these 30 by 20s was Alice's pottery studio. That's Crawdad Quarter. Crawdad Quarter. Quarter. Yeah. I think it was, which one was it? I think it was on one of these. Just do the bullet. I need to have like a good balance. I feel like that's something that I don't usually do. Is I feel like I don't have a good balance between having like nightclubs and like stuff for adults and stuff for children, like for all ages or all like life stages as well. And I think that's kind of why I want to make most of these like have at least like two or more businesses on them. I don't know. Sparkle Studio, and then at least one of these, I think maybe this municipal uses lot is going to be like a shopping center with like a lot of stores, multiple stores, maybe like a library. Because I already have something similar currently where Eliza works, but I think Eliza might have a different job in this save, so she probably won't work there. So maybe like a mall or something here. It'd be too small for that, but I don't know. And then I think where this one is, or I don't know. Movers and Shakers, I definitely want to keep as a gym. It's a gym. Maybe like a gym and a bar or something. Let's say multifunctional. And then the last one here, ooh. I didn't notice these had like different colors on them. Oh, it changes by like lot type. That's cool. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have apartments there. Yeah, I don't really have any notes for that one. Okay, let me play as me and do these MC Command Center settings. It was loading up so fast because it's like, oh, wait a second. Oh, not, not me adding myself. It's taking selfies of my sim self. I can't go in. I can't go into the household. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, let me save and exit. See if I have any last exceptions. I love how I open these, like I can understand it. I have no idea what any of this says. I keep getting the same thing about the doorbell mod in my game. Okay, it doesn't really say why. However, I did install a bunch of new mods, so it could be one of those as well. And I guess, let's see what this last exception says. Venue residential sub-venue types. Venue service. Venue service failed to handle client connection due to exception. It's a brand new save too. How are we already having issues? Venue residential. Only thing I can think of is like the venue changes mod, but I've had that for so long and I haven't updated my game in a hot minute, so I don't think it could be any of those. Alright, let's open the game again. Let's see. In the meantime, do more Pinterest browsing. Let me close that one. My game doesn't usually take too long to open, so do a quick perusal. Yeah, this is definitely the inspiration for Copperdale, because like I'm pretty sure Coppertail was also inspired by uh, a little bit of like Twilight as well. Mm. Oh, this is cute. Like the kids riding their bikes. When I was younger in my neighborhood, we used to have uh like a group of kids, and we were like the bike gang because we would all ride our bikes up and down the streets. I think I definitely want to like use the club feature from Get Together and do like stuff like that. Just like a club of kids that ride their bikes. Hope I can like get back into my game like properly. So that way I can at least start like placing down lots and everything. I think for the Goth's house, um, I don't want it to be like all black, like so on the nose that they're like, you know, the Goth family. But I do want their house to be like shrouded in like a bunch of trees and stuff to make it like look very dark. But the house itself isn't like a haunted house or anything. Okay, let's see if I can go to my board. Here we go. Let's get some more ideas for Pendula View. Whoa, that's extravagant. What? Why is there just like random like? This is why I don't really like Pinterest because like what is this? Why am I getting milkshake recipes and memes? Oh, this is so nice. Is my game open? Oh no, it's not open yet. Still? It's like stuck on the loading screen. Okay. Did I download anything else new? Let's see. I don't think of like what's causing this. Oh, I know. I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. I downloaded the swimmable world mod, but I just copy and pasted these world files into where they were actually supposed to go, but I left these here, so that might be why my game's acting weird. See if that helps at all. Okay, back to browsing. I kind of want to start off in the Pendula View neighborhood and like start off with the goths, especially if like Cassandra's like my starting point in terms of like the timeline. I need to like keep reminding myself that it doesn't have to be like super perfect. Oh, that's pretty. But that's more like Windenburg, but I really like that. I definitely need to like check the gallery for things that are like already like kind of similar to what I'm seeing here. And then I can just decorate the inside to be a little different. I kind of hate Pinterest. I mean, I like Pinterest, but this is like... this is not helping me at all. But I definitely want like the Pendula View area to be like lots of like tree-lined streets to like make this little like arch thing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just love neighborhoods that like have trees along the sidewalks like here. And so it's like the whole neighborhood's like in like a forest. I don't know. I like the look of that. Like this. We're gonna refresh the homepage, see if we get anything different. Oh, this might be helpful, like a little floor plan. I definitely want to have like restaurants too. Maybe I can have like the place where Bob works, because I do have, well, I was gonna say I do have Carl's Dine Out mod, but I guess I'd have to just use the regular base game version. I also probably should have taken out my mods first. Probably would have been a good idea. I don't know why my game keeps like freezing. Maybe it is that mod. So I installed it properly, but maybe because I haven't updated my game, it's like not compatible. Oh my gosh. It's taking forever. Let me fix my game. Give me one moment. Okay, gotta go to recycle bin. Let me get those folders back. Store. And then let me put those backups back. Copy. Data. Data, world areas, paste. And then, let's see. That was Willow Creek. This was... Copy. Data. This was for world areas. Oh no, that was game pack 1. Wait, no, that was EP4. Okay. World areas. Well, dang it, I have to like redo the Sunblind one. Well, I guess I'll put this back. Replace. Open a new window. Where's Sunblind? Sunblind. Delta. 4 world areas. Copy. And paste. And then, let's see. I think I had one more. Yeah, I can find one. Copy. Comes for game pack 1. Paste. And then Delta. Game pack 1. Those areas. Copy. Game Sims 4. Delta. Okay, I think that was everything. I don't know. Hopefully that worked. I can finally start my game. Oof. That was rude. Oh, I love the idea of having like a motel or something in the town. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe the like the Pink Palace like apartment building can actually be like a bed and breakfast or something. Like an inn or something like that. Okay, fingers crossed that my game actually starts this time. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Alright, so I was gonna adjust the MC Command Center settings, but I'll just focus on placing lots now. Checking the gallery if we have anything that's like similar to. Oh, it already saved. Excuse me. Okay. Lots. Well, I'm trying to not use any CC, so I won't do include custom content. Let's do 80s home with a secret. Ooh. Oh. That's interesting. Is this a 40 by 30? I think these are kind of similar to what I've saved. Of course, these are by Grisholia. Of course. 30 by 20. I really like this one. This is very like Foundry Cove, I think. Or maybe like Foundry Cove or Courtyard Lane. I feel like I have a good amount of homes already that I could just put down. Oh, it's a 40 by 30. It's stolen and furnished? What does that mean? Okay, let's just stick with residential. And I did say I wanted to start with Pendula View first, the Goth neighborhood. So keep an eye out for anything Victorian. I feel like I downloaded one recently because I have this one, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I might turn on custom content and then just take the CC out of it. Oh, I definitely want to use this house. The murder house. Because it's supposed to be, I think, built after the American Horror Story house. But I feel like that kind of fits the vibes of the neighborhood. Or of like the town that we're building. Let's see. Let me include custom content and just see what I have. See what my options are. Oh, this one could be really nice too. This is like a little neighborhood. Well, but it's a 40 by 40, which is non-existent in Willow Creek. Oh, this one's really cute. It's a cute little house. Oh, this one's perfect too. I wish I could like organize my gallery. That'd make my life so much easier. Because I like a few of these, but I want to like put them to the side. Let's see. Family house and massage parlor. Maybe I really don't have like any. Is it 20 by 20? I was gonna say, maybe I don't really have like any Victorian houses at the moment. So maybe we can start off somewhere else. Listen, I'm very indecisive, so this is gonna take a minute for me to like settle on a house. 30 by 20. Yeah, let's stick with 30 by 20 houses. This one's very fancy, very nice. I love this house by Hallway Heart. I do have this in my personal save. It's very CC heavy, so let me turn that off as well. I think to start, we're gonna start in Courtyard Lane, which is the Pan Coast neighborhood. The pancakes, if you weren't here earlier. I like this one. So 30 by 20. We're gonna place the lot for now. Do I need to turn on move objects? Maybe dot move objects. I think it would fit. Is the one that my sim self is on 30 by 20? Okay, it is. Let me turn on through real estate. I'm gonna make that house my builder sims house. Oh shoot. I forgot which one it was. It was, oh darn. What house did I decide on? Oh, it was this one. Okay. It's called House of the Dynasty, but I'm pretty sure they just mean like legacy house. And it's made for San Sequoia, but I feel like it fits here pretty nicely. Alright, we're gonna place this lot. Oh my gosh. I thought I turned free real estate on. Free real estate on. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, I still can't load into a household. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, let me evict her. Evict. So I can at least, I want to at least like put these lots down. It also might get stuck on the building lot screen, so we'll see. See what it does. The game failed to load. Okay, let me write this error code down. Oh, what a joy. What a joy this game is. Error code 12256. I wish they would let you copy and paste these. 2AB 0A. I don't know if I typed that correctly. B colon. Error code 122. during build mode or lot placement. It's usually linked to mods or custom content. Many players report that it happened after the August 19th patch. Broken or outdated mods. I think it's mods. Script mods or CC items. I think what I'll do is I'll be back to. I might be back tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But I think we made good progress for today. And of course, I guess I could. I don't know. I was gonna say I'll put a link to like my Pinterest board, but I really don't see a benefit of doing that, if I'm being honest. But I mean, my username's the same. Well, it's just Saru, but as you can recap if you missed anything there. But I'm gonna end the stream now, but I'm gonna do like some troubleshooting to figure out why my game isn't working properly. But yeah, I think we made a really good amount of progress today, at least like laying the foundation for the world that I'm gonna be making. So it's been very fun. This is only like part 1. I kind of want to do like a series of like save building. I think it was Pixia who used like Save File Diaries as like the name for their series. I want to do like something similar to that. I don't want to like copy them, but I do like that name. I think it's a good name for this. But yeah, and definitely check out like the Sims lore thing. I feel like that's really helpful, at least for someone like me who's like a very visual kind of person. Like visualizing the lore, and like that way I don't have to like keep it all in my brain and remembering who's related to who and like who's friends with who and that kind of thing. So yeah, it's very easy to use as well. Obviously I'm not like endorsed by L Sims World. Not that that's like a thing, but I do think, you know, we should support each other in our endeavors. So I really enjoyed using it so far, and I might be back tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated of when that will be. Because with the weather, my class, at least one of my classes, got canceled for tomorrow, so I'll have some time, some free time, to maybe come back. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me if you did to this point. And thank you to everyone who like chatted with me, like gave me some ideas and inspiration along the way. That was very helpful. So I very much appreciate that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. That was really awkward. Bye.